All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. My name is Kata, and welcome to Kata B Fitness. Today, we are going to do a total body strength workout, and then we're going to end with a cardio finisher. This workout is 99% all standing. There is no floor work in this workout today. The only thing is during our cardio finisher, we're going to do a plank walkout to a push-up. If you don't want to do that, you are more than welcome to do a step back with your hands on the seat of a chair, or you can do incline push-ups. It's just the first exercise in our cardio finisher. That's the only thing that we do that is a little bit down on the floor. Otherwise, this is an all-standing workout. This is also a low impact workout, but I will give you options to take up the intensity a little bit if you would like. We have 5 circuits. We're going to do 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, and we're going to do 3 rounds, alternating between a lower body exercise and an upper body exercise. And then we are going to go for our cardio finisher. We have 8 exercises, 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, and we're just going to do 1 round. We will warm up, we will cool down. So I recommend that you grab some weights for especially the upper body exercises. If you don't have weights, canned goods, water bottles, anything that you have that can add a little bit of resistance. And we are going to go ahead and get started. So weights, a mat, I just do that automatically. My music is just very quiet today. That's one of the joys. All right. So if you are using an Apple Watch or a Garmin or anything like that, I am just going to use traditional strength training today. All right, but we're just going to start. Nice, good toe lifts. Good. 8, 7, 4, 3, both heels coming up. We're going to open and close. So shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Roll through the ball of the foot and the big toe. Trying to wake up those ankles, wake up the chest. Good. Let's swing it up, reach, and down. So just nice and tall. Think about washing the windows. Thankfully, I don't have to do that for a while. All right, bring it in the center. We're going to roll the shoulders up and back, switching sides. So nice big circles. And I always start to rotate, and I need to make sure that I don't do that. Up and out. Good, change direction. So circle it around. So your shoulder circles might be a little bit smaller. Yours might look like this, or even like this. Good, bring it up. We're going to pull and reach. Belly's in, focus on imagining you're pulling yourself up and over that pull-up bar. Good, 2. Good, hands down, slow deadlift. Take it down, bring it up. This is where we start to work on our technique before we start adding in resistance. One thing to watch out for with deadlifts, a lot of times we take it down and then we start to round our spine as we get closer down to the floor. Shoulders down and back. Keep them taut the entire time. Good. We're going to take it down. We're going to hold it in the hinge position. Palms facing in. We're going to open and close. Keep those hips steady. Lower body does not go anywhere. We're opening up our spine. Good, reach. This is just an open book. 4, 3, 2, bring it up in the center, slow squat, drop it down, stand up nice and tall. So hinging back, bend the hips, knees, and ankles. We start with the hinge, then the knees will follow. Now your squat again might be a little shallower, or you might find that you bend forwards a little bit more. It depends on the length of your femur. Good, 1 more. Let's take those legs a little bit wider. Go back to our squats. A little bit more of a sumo. So wider stance. means your toes are pointing forwards or a little bit out towards the corners. Drop. Some people find this to be a more comfortable squat position, so incorporate it into your workouts. Good, 2 more. 1 more. Feet together, forward step and reach, forward step, pull it back. Precursor to lunges. Start to drop that back knee down towards the floor. 2. Forward step with a turn, so forward step. Reach your shoulder to the opposite corner. 2. All right, side step. We're gonna take it out and we're gonna hold it right here. Side and side. 8, 6, 4, 3. Bring it in the center. Take the legs wide. Toes forward or a little bit out. We're going to hinge and stand up nice and tall. So we're just gonna start here. Knees are straight. Lift the tailbone up towards the ceiling. We're gonna change it. Forward, center, back. Good. Forward, center, back. Forward, center, back. A little bit more of a reach. Front, middle, reach behind you. Couple more here. Good. Bring it up in the center. Sit those hips back. Soft knees, hands on the thighs. Inhale, cat-cow, and exhale. Good, in and out. If you don't want to do the arch in the round, this is for those of you, osteoporosis, osteopenia, then I want you to just belly breathe. Good, in and out. Good, last one, inhale. Exhale, hold it, roll it all the way up, roll the shoulders. We're gonna add a little side sway, side tap. Let's reach across the body, corner and corner. Good, 8, 7, 4, 3, reach it up and overhead, adding in a little bit of a side bend. One arm up, one arm down. 4, 3, 2. All right, let's bring it in the center. We're gonna march it out. Roll the shoulders, grab a quick drink of water. We're going to get started with our workout today. So we have sumo squats, and then we have a bicep curl to an overhead press. Now we're only doing 30 seconds. So what I want you to consider is I want you to consider lifting a little bit heavier today. Now your heavy is different than my heavy. I'm grabbing a couple of 15s. You might be grabbing a couple of 5s, a couple of 8s. Maybe you're bumping yourself up to 10s and 12s. Maybe you're able to go heavier than I am and you can grab a couple of 20s. Personal preference, but I want you to go a little heavier. It's only 30 seconds. But we're gonna start with those sumo squats. So wider stance. Toes are pointing forwards or a little bit out towards the corner. 30 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. So just like the warm up, we're nice and tall. So we're gonna drop it down and then we're gonna come up. So press your knees out over your toes. So sometimes if we have kind of tight hips, we find that our toes go out just fine, but our knees go forward and in. We want those knees to press out. Track between your big toe and your pinky toe. If that's not working for you, turn your toes forward a little bit more and try again. Good, short rest. Now we're gonna do a curl to press. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So bicep curl, overhead press. And I don't know if you just heard my shoulder pop. Nice, good reach. So curl and press, soft knees. Now if you've got to take this a little easier today, maybe you do chair stands instead of sumo squats. So maybe you just sit down and you stand up. And maybe you do your curl to press sitting in a chair. 3, 2, and 1. Believe it or not, a lot of these workouts can be adapted to make them a little bit easier. All right, sumo squats. Here we go. Press through the heel to stand tall. Can you get close to the floor? Press through the heel. We just don't want to turn it into a sumo deadlift. We still want to sit those hips back towards those heels. You're sitting into a really low chair. So deadlift, you think about bending over to pick something up. These ones, you're sitting down in that chair and standing up again. 2 and 1. Short rest, and we're gonna go for curl to press. So today's focus is strength. Here's 2 and 1. So we're focusing on getting stronger. That means you need to find a weight that is going to challenge your muscles. If all you have is 1-pounders and you've been using your 1-pounders for 3 years, it's time to bump it up a little bit. You might be stronger than you think you are. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, one more set. Especially for us ladies, but especially as we get older. Good, time's on. And that starts sooner than you think. As we age, we need to maintain that bone density. We need to maintain that muscle mass. The best way to do that is strength training. And in order to build a little muscle, maintain that muscle, you have to challenge it. Think about if you haven't gone walking for a while and all of a sudden you sign up for a 5K, you gotta go do some walking. Good, bring it up. You gotta get used to going from 0 to 5K. You don't wanna just go from 0 to 5K. You've got that practice in between. Good, curl to press. Strength training is the same thing. So start with chair stand, start with squats, and then do the same thing and start to add some resistance. I don't expect you to go grab 20s right away. Just grab a weight. That's going to increase the challenge for those muscles. I finally broke down and had to go buy more weights. Now I need to get past the 15s. 2 and 1. All right, weights down. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. We're gonna move on. Circuit number 2. We have lunges and we have tricep extensions. So lunges, forward step, reverse step, your choice. You're gonna take it, drop it down, stand up tall. We're gonna alternate. Or our second exercise, tricep extensions overhead or tricep kickbacks if you have shoulder issues. But 30 seconds of lunges in 3, 2, and 1. So you grab your weights. You're nice and tall. We're gonna drop and then push through the front heel. I'm gonna do 1 round reverse, then I'm gonna do 1 round forward, and then I'm gonna see how I feel for my 3rd round. So drop and lift. Drop and lift. So think about bending the knees. Keep your front knee over your shoelaces. 3, 2, and 1. All right, triceps. I'm gonna use single dumbbell and go overhead for at least 1 round. Here we go. Lower the dumbbell and then lift. If you have shoulder issues, this doesn't always feel very good. I want you to do those kickbacks. So I want you to just think about reaching back, have a good forward fold, elbow pointing behind you. It's all about straightening the elbow, squeezing the muscle on the back of the arm. Try to get a good full extension. 4, 3, 2, 1. Going back for lunges. This round I'm going forwards. Give myself a little bit of space for this step. 2 and 1. So forward step. Drop the back knee down. Push off to stand tall. That front leg, I want you to push through that heel, whether you're stepping back or you're stepping forwards. Push through that front heel. That's the leg we're working. That's the muscle we want to get. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gonna go for triceps. I'm gonna go for kickbacks, but I gotta go lighter. 2 and 1. Finish position. Kick it back, bring it in. Push and in. We want to get that forward fold. Sometimes we stand and we start to drop the arms. This becomes a bicep curl. Elbows up, reach it back. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back for our lunges. I think I'm gonna go forward this time again, because I don't tend to do that as much. Here we go. So I'm gonna step forward, push off to step back. If you have issues with your knees, a reverse lunge tends to be a little bit safer because you naturally keep a better leg position. A lot of times we step forwards and we push the knee forwards. It's a step forward and a drop the back knee to the floor. Here's 2 and 1. All right, triceps. I'm going back for an overhead this round. Here's 2 and 1. So arms up, slowly lower, good extension. You shouldn't feel like you're going to smack yourself in the head. So if you notice your elbows are out here and you have to tuck your chin to not hit yourself in the head, consider switching to kickbacks and know that we need to work on some shoulder and thoracic mobility. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out, walk it around, grab a quick drink. Moving on, circuit number 3. So we have deadlifts, just like in the warm-up. And then we have rear fly. I'm gonna keep my 15s, keep them down by my side. I prefer suitcase, so I pull my shoulders down and back, hands by my side. 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. So nice and tall, flat back, lift, hinge, push the hips back, and then lift. So it's all about hinging first and then holding that hinge while you bow forwards. Push through the heels to stand tall. Little tail feather tuck, little tail feather tuck. So we don't want to round so much that we're tucking here or tucking way under. Just a little tuck, hold it. Good job. Weights down. Going for our rear fly. I'm going to grab 10s. We'll see how this goes. 2 and 1. So lift up and out. This is a little heavy. I might switch to 8s. We'll see. As long as I can maintain my form. If I start lifting or I start arching my back a lot, it's time to go down a little bit. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, going back for our deadlifts. 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders down, little tuck. Here we go. Hinge it, pull through. So keep that little bit of a hip tuck. So think ribs get pulled down to your hips. We tighten and we hold that position. All movement comes from the hips, rotating over the head of your femur. Take it down and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going back for rear fly. 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders down, hinge it, finish. Lift and lower. Trying to get as parallel to the floor as you can will actually really help this. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more set. One more set. Here's 2 and 1. So shoulders down, pull the ribs in, hinge, and lift. This is close the car door. Close the car door. Reach down, pick up your groceries at the same time. Sometimes when we train, people are like, what are we doing? What are we training for? Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Think about the things you do every day in your daily life. How can you train that? Good. Shoulders down. Forward fold. Lift and lower. If you start getting tired, you're welcome to alternate. Now, when we alternate, we're not turning our body, rotating our hips. This is a little bit more of a core challenge because you have to hold it stable. Anti-rotation here. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down, shake it out. Walk around, grab a drink. Moving on. Next circuit. We're gonna do alternating curtsy lunges, and we're gonna do palms up row. So curtsy lunge, we're gonna cross, and we're gonna stand. We're gonna cross, and we're gonna stand. So decide if you're gonna grab weights, 1 weight, 2 weight, your choice. 30 seconds on palms up rows. Sorry, second exercise, palms up rows. 4, 3, 2, 1. So weights if you got them, if you want them. We're going to cross, and then we're gonna stand. And we're gonna cross, and we're gonna stand. So drop down. Again, just like regular lunges, except we cross behind a little bit. We don't want to do a big turn here. Not for this one. Cross, back knee to the floor. It's okay if your cross is here. Yes. 3, 2, and 1. All right, palms facing up rows. Palms facing up rows. 3, 2, and 1. So belly in, hinge it forward. Run the end of the dumbbell right up your thighs. We're going to bring our hands towards our hips. Squeeze the shoulders. Good. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Short rest. Going back for those curtsies. 2, and 1. So we're going to cross behind, drop it down. Cross and drop. Now I know a couple people in my classes have had knee and hip surgeries. If you've had a hip surgery and you're not crossing behind you right now, you can do a side leg lift. But focus on the side leg lift going a little bit back versus straight out to the side or to the front. Almost like you're lifting your leg towards the back corner. Good job. Weights down. We're gonna do a palms facing up row. 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders down. Again, pull the ribs in. Lift and lower. Lift. Good squeeze. Don't pull up to your armpits. Don't shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Try to think mid-back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, down and back. 10 seconds. This is another one. I'm starting to feel it. Alternate right, left. 3, 2, and 1. Short rest. Setting my weights down, trying to give my hands a little bit of a break. 3, 2, and 1. Good curtsy. So cross and lift. It's okay if your curtsy is small, as long as you're following the same guidelines, keeping your knee over your shoelaces, weight is in your heel, hips are primarily pointing forwards. 10 seconds. Good, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna get my last one in here. Good, good. So a little shakeout, palms up row. Here we go. So shoulders down, hinge it forwards. We're gonna pull it up and down. So I'm going for alternating. Again, you can do regular rows if you need to. It's good to switch up your hand position periodically. And you can do these sitting down if needed. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna shake it out. Roll the shoulders. We have one more strength circuit. So we're gonna do a squat with a side lunge, and then we're gonna do front raise, side raise. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. So squat with a side lunge. I'm gonna use a dumbbell. You don't have to. I'm gonna alternate, and we're gonna add a little bit of a hand swap. So one squat, one side lunge, 3, 2, and 1. So 30 seconds. We're gonna take it squat, side lunge, switch hands, squat, side lunge. So down, lift, squat, and side lunge. Try to keep your feet hip width apart. We're gonna naturally want to try to bring our feet really close together. Just think narrow squat, 2, and 1. All right, front raise, side raise. This is another one I'm gonna try 10s. This is a little heavy for me. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. Front raise, side raise, and switch. Front raise, side raise. Keep that body centered. A lot of times we do this one and we start to turn towards the back corner. Just the arms move. 90 degrees. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, if it works better for your brain, we have 2 rounds left. You can do squat, side lunge, all on one side. Here we go. So squat, side lunge. I'm gonna keep switching. Squat, side lunge. Good, so drop, lift. Chest is tall, down, step out. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I'm going a little lighter on my weights. I do have shoulder issues. Here we go. So it's a little better for me to make sure that I'm going with a good weight. Now you can absolutely do a thumbs up. Sometimes this feels better on your shoulder. Lift. You don't have to do palms facing down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, squat, side lunge. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm switching, starting with my other leg, trying to keep myself somewhat even. Pick it up. Side lunge. A little bit of a narrower squat. We did sumos earlier. Narrower squat here. Watching your legs. I know I'm making room for the dumbbell, so my knees are going out a little bit. Just keep that in mind. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Front raise, side raise. Then we're gonna get a little bit of a breather. And we're gonna do the cardio. Good, time's on. Lift, switch. Just a quick 8-minute finisher. Your goal is just to get a little bit of cardio, get a little bit of HIIT in there. So just high intensity training, not necessarily high intensity interval training. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down. Walk it around. Grab a drink. So grab your drink. I'm going to reset the timer. We're going to do 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. So that means on that 40 seconds, I want you to push yourself a little bit because we've got a really good rest period. We're going to do plank walkouts with a push-up. You can do incline push-ups. You can do hands to the chair, step back into your plank, walk it forward, step back into your plank, do your push-up, and then walk it forward. You don't have to go to the floor. This is our only floor exercise today. So give yourself a little bit of a breather. In 8, 7, 4, 3, plank walkout to a push-up. So I'm going to take it down. I'm going to walk it all the way out to my plank. I drop to my knees. Push up, come back up to my toes, walk myself all the way back. Now I am going to try toe push up, bring it all the way up. I'm going to give it a shot. We're doing okay today. Haven't done a lot. I'm going to give it a try, see how it goes. It's doing better than I expected. I'm pretty happy. Don't know how I'll do on this next one. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it all the way up. We're gonna come back up to standing. Next exercise, line hop, side, side, front, back. Now you can take it side, side, forward, back. Yes? That is your low impact version. 3, 2, and 1. So it's side, side, right, and left. Side, side, forward, and back. Or side, side, forward, and back. You choose. Soft knees. How are you feeling today? Do you feel like you can add a little extra jumping? Maybe yes, maybe no. But here, here, forward, and back. Yes? Just kind of doing a pony. Forward. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, next exercise. Tap and cross right here. Yes? Remember, I want you to push yourself on that 40 seconds. Rest on the 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Cross. Corner and corner. Little rotation. Shoulders in line with your hips. You want to take it up. Hop switch right in the middle. Higher impact here. Good reach. I just like low impact. I know a lot of people live in apartments. You got to be nice to your neighbors. I know they appreciate it. 15 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. All right, jumping jacks. Regular jacks, low impact jacks, just tap it out to the side. So remember, this is higher intensity. You don't have to go until you feel like you're dying. Just bump up that heart rate, recover. Here we go, jumping jacks. Low impact right here. I know some people like this better. If that's you, this is good. You're still getting that inner and outer thigh work. If you can, full jacks. We've got 40 seconds. We're halfway through already. Remember, low impact. It's still cardio. It still counts. 10 seconds. We've got skiers. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, skiers, low impact right here. Switch, switch. Tap the toe back. You can do both arms if you'd like. If you want to make it harder, back switch. Pause in the middle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap and tap. Shift your weight into your front leg. Core is braced. This is your low impact. You can absolutely think about a little bit of cross country, alternate arms, or we're gonna do both. Reach, reach. Good. Back in. This is higher impact. So you decide what feels good today. High or low, back and back. Here's 2 and 1. All right, hamstring curls with a pull. It's about the pull, not the push. Nice, good reach. Pull, just like this. So get ready for your curls. We're focusing on back of the body. Pull it back. 3, 2, and 1. Pull, pull. If it helps your brain, focus on the back. You want to take the backs of the hands to the wall behind you. Instead of bringing it in front like you're clapping, I want you to pull it back. Pull it back. Can you go here? Yes, you can. But I want you to think about your body. We need to train it in certain ways sometimes. But I want you to feel good tomorrow, not in pain. So this is okay. Still squeeze the shoulders. Pull it back, back. Good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, triple step, triple step. If you need to, you're gonna do a grapevine, or you can just do a little hop switch. You choose what's gonna feel good for you, right? 1, 2, 3, lift. Or just a good double touch. Your time is on. If you can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, travel. I want that travel motion, but if this works, if you're like, I can cha-cha right in the middle, I want you to cha-cha. I want you to go quick. I want this quick fitness, quick feet, your agility training. It's not just about strength. It's not just about cardio. We gotta get that agility in there too. Think about the times you trip over your own feet, or you trip over air. I've done that. Or when you have to get on a plane or something that has really small spacing between the seats. Good. All right, working a little core. 1 knee, 1 kick. So knee, kick, knee, kick. You can keep it in the center. You don't have to rotate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So knee, kick, knee, kick. Out. It's okay if you don't touch your toe. I want you to just rotate and reach. Now here's good. You can do a knee and a kick. Working that core. This is stability. This is rotation and a little bit of strength. Go at your own speed. My brain is like, keep up with the music. You don't have to do that. It's okay. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out, walk around. Grab a quick drink of water. We're gonna get our heart rate down. We're gonna get our breathing down. Then we're gonna do some stretching. I gotta put this up here, or I will walk out the door and forget it. So just nice, good side steps. So I want you to let me know, did you try doing a toe push-up? That went better than I thought it would, to be honest with you. So I was actually able to do like 4, with pretty good technique, and they were tricep push-ups. So what does that mean? It means my elbows were in. So yes, I'm working chest, but I'm working a lot more. My triceps had to do a lot more work than they would if the arms were out here. So I want, let me know, did you try a toe push-up? If you didn't, that's okay. Did you try a harder variation of a push-up? So do you normally do them on a counter? Did you try it on the arm of your couch or a table, something that's lower than your countertop? That's how you can progress. You don't have to go from incline down to the floor. You take it down lower. Great way to do that is stairs. If you have stairs in your house, start with a higher stair and then work your way down the stairs as you get a little bit better at doing your push-ups. All right, let's bring it in the center. We're just gonna open and then open. Remember, this is nice and easy. And I'm actually surprised how much I'm feeling my hips right now. So bring it open and open. So just trying to work on a little mobility here. Good, we're gonna do a couple more. 2. Good, now we're gonna take it out to the side and bring it around. Side and around. So we're stepping over. So think you have to step over a fence, step over a tree. A lot of people know that my husband got me addicted to the Boundary Waters, and the portages there are not groomed. We don't have trails per se. They're maintained, but they're not great. And sometimes you're stepping and walking on rocks and boulders and not very good stairs. Sometimes you have to go over a tree. Good, 2 more. Or under a tree that has fallen across the trail. Good, bring it in. Feet hip width apart. We're just gonna do nice, good hip circles. So when we talked about what are you training for? What are you training for? Good, change direction. That's what I am training for. Being able to walk on uneven surfaces and being able to duck under a tree or step over a tree. Good, bring it in. Big breath in. Exhale, we're gonna forward fold, lift the hips. You don't have to take your head below your heart. Good, bring it up. And again, we're gonna hinge. And remember, we're usually carrying a canoe or a pack that weighs, 30, 40, 50 pounds. Good, so nice, good hinge, nice, good lift. Little hamstring stretch here. Reach. Good, one more time. And bring it up, take the arms down. All right, option 1, grab the top of your foot, open the thigh back behind you, squeeze your glute, knee pointing towards the floor. Option 2, toe is back, tuck your tail, squeeze your glute. Just a nice good stretch right here. So we just want to feel a good hip stretch. Squeezing your glute will help relax the muscles on the front of your leg. Good, switching sides. So if you need to, you can hold on to something, but I want you to think nice and tall. Sometimes we're out here. This really isn't stretching. This is what we want to get. We want to get that straight leg, just like if we were standing up. So this means opening the shoulder, does mean bending the knee a little bit more. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. We're going to take a nice deep breath in, hands behind the ears, squeeze. Exhale, hands in the small of the back and squeeze. So core is braced, chest stretch. Again, chest stretch. A lot of times we arch here. I want you to pull that belly in, especially down here. We really like to arch on that spot. If you can't quite get to that point, just take it as far back as you can. Good, one more time. All right, bring it in. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Thumbs are pointing to the front. Good, shoulder rolls. Good. Shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring the head up. We're going to look to the right, look to the left. Good. Bring it in the center. Big breath in. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. And exhale. One more time. Big breath in. And out. And you are all done. So I want you to give yourself a nice, good pat on the back. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to see more workouts like this, check out my channel. I have a whole lot of different workouts. Some of them are older and the quality is not so great, but then there are quite a few newer ones as well. So you can also check out my website. I do have quite a few free workouts, including some express workouts that are only about 20 minutes or they're less than 30. My mobility workouts are always free on my website. And then you can also look at getting a membership. It's inexpensive. I've got hundreds of videos on my website, and that will get you access to all of them. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Let me know if you liked it. Give me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you in class again. So bye.